So
I don't know
one
how
time
people.
I asked our social media guy if he could help me with it, and he laughed in my face.
Yeah. Help you with what? Like at what aspect?
Like
of it?
running, like helping with like my social media.
Yeah.
Like I hate putting myself out there.
You need to hire like a 14-year-old girl or something. Who's like,
well, that's that. We got a 24-year-old gay kid.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's as close to a
great.
14-year-old girl as you can get. Subscribe to the podcast, KFC Radio on YouTube.
Bang. This is the best podcast guest we've ever
crust
had.
as thin as I can.
More people need to do this. Podcast guests, bring pizza. Come bear and get.
Right.
What the fuck's going on, man?
I got home last night at like 1 o'clock, and I was like, "Shit!" Because before you guys canceled, I had one that I made, and it didn't turn out as good, so I didn't bring it. And then I found out that one of you had COVID. So yeah. So I was like, all right, well that's good. And then so I was like, I'll do it next time. I'll make it better. And then I got back at like 1 a.m. I was like, I got to go to bed. But then I was like, I can make dough real quick.
Really?
Yeah, it takes 8 minutes to like knead the dough.
Do you cook a lot?
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandma would.
Do you like eating your own pizza?
I do, yeah. This one's pretty good. I don't think it's my best, but it's good.
It's pretty fucking good.
Thanks.
I imagine fresh out of the oven, it's even better.
Yeah.
Do you have a regular oven at home?
It's just a regular oven, but I just set it to 500, and then you cook the dough first and get it a little like kind of crispy, and then you add the sauce and the cheese, and then and then you cook it right on the oven rack.
I once tried to do one of those like do-it-yourself pizza.
Yeah.
And it was a nightmare. Just like fell through the fucking. It was a fucking disaster.
If you know what you're doing, you can save a lot of money.
I bet. Yeah, man.
That's the Italian grandfather in me, I guess.
Yeah.
You can make it yourself for like 20 cents.
Happy to finally get you in here, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we, you were at Caroline's, right? With
Tonight, yeah. Me and Adam Friedland from Cumtown. We're gonna co-headline.
And we were at Caroline's. What that was?
Oh yeah, maybe like a month ago. Or so.
Right?
Yeah, with Shane.
Yeah, opening for Shane, which was you guys murdered that night.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you guys all put on a hell of a show.
I saw.
fun,
Sorry, I'm finished the pizza.
This one's yours. Do you want more? Or you got more?
I saw you with. I saw you guys on Thursday night. Kevin saw you guys on Friday or Saturday night, and we went out to the stand afterwards. And Shane was like, I would say bordering on actually mad at you for being funnier than him that night. He's like you fucking
yeah.
He's like you fucking killed a fucking song.
I don't think I was funnier, but he is very like competitive.
Yeah.
Which you don't see that a ton in comedy. Like some people, I guess some people are.
Oh, I
but not
feel like
everybody
you guys
is.
all are. Maybe
but
not openly.
Not
saying
openly.
Yeah. That's probably the difference there.
Yeah.
But I feel like you guys always are comparing or
Yeah.
who got the special, who has the best jokes, who's
Yeah.
copying, who's
Yeah, I fucked his mom that night too. So that's why he was.
Who really was?
He was extra mad. Yeah.
You known him for a while?
Yeah, maybe a couple years.
Oh, okay. So
Maybe
not
3 or 4
relatively not,
years.
though. It's not like
Yeah.
through the company, through the industry.
Yeah.
That's always interesting. I feel like the people who know each other versus the people who met each other.
Uh-huh.
If some people are lifelong friends or the people just met. It's just an interesting dynamic amongst like the whole industry.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's guys that I know that I've known for longer than most people in my life. You know what I mean? Like I've been in New York for about 14 years.
Right.
So there's people I've met in like 2008, 2009.
Sure.
It's just you see these people like it's just a long time.
That's when you
work
start
with
to
people.
get like. That's when like sadness starts to hit.
When you realize that your work friends are like your longer than your lifelong friends.
I have like 3 friends who I have longer than Kevin.
Yeah.
That is about it.
It's like, oh man, this is bad.
It's also to
real
see
old.
like you think about all the people you did open mics with, and you're like, some of them are doing the Beacon Theater, and some of them
Right.
have like huge careers, and then some of them are like me, like just doing featuring where they can.
The Beacon kind of. Somebody said this the other day on a podcast. It might have been Shane. I don't know. But they were like, when did the Beacon become like Caroline's? Where it's
Yeah.
like, everyone's doing the Beacon now. It's a big fucking
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like comedy has just popped in a way that people are like always looking to buy tickets, and always you find the podcast, you want to see them live. It's a good time. It's a good time to be a comic and a podcaster.
For a lot of people, it is. Yeah. I'm just not good at the like the social media aspect at
that's a
all. I
bitch.
just I don't know. I could have been doing that. I could have been posting clips on Instagram for the past 5 years or something, and I just did.
Probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah, it would have been a good.
Well,
idea.
you gotta have because I hate putting stuff stuff on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Or I hate putting.
I hate my face.
I hate everything. I hate
You know?
everything
my face, I hate
about
my body, I hate my
Like,
voice,
I hate my body.
I don't think I'm funny. I think I'm awkward. I mean, I hate all
Yeah,
of it,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
just like gotta like
So-
grit my teeth and do it.
So
I don't know
one
how
time
people-
I asked our
yeah.
social media guy if he could help me with it, and he laughed in my face.
Yeah. Help you with what? Like at what aspect
Like
of it?
running, like helping with like my social media.
Yeah.
Because, like I hate putting
No.
myself out there.
You need to hire like a 14-year-old girl or something. Just like,
well, that's
We tried. We got a 24-year-old gay kid.
Yeah.
nice.
He's as close to a
great.
14-year-old girl as you can get.
Yeah.
Are you 24?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I nailed it. All right, good.
Yeah, that might be a little too old, no offense, to help with social media. Because you need somebody who knows
is
what
a
the new thing is, you know?
That's my thing. Is like, are we just gonna keep downloading apps until we die?
I think
Can
so.
we cut
I
off?
think so.
Can we be like, I'm on 3 of them. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing the next 10. you
And
know?
I missed the boat on every social media thing because like I got really good at Facebook for a little bit. I got really good at like writing little like statuses and rants and whatever on Facebook. And people would be like, "Oh, your Facebook's really funny," but I never upgraded to the fan page. So then I like just stopped using Facebook like altogether. And then I went to Twitter. And now Twitter is like I tweet like a lot, but I have this following that I can't seem to grow. And I hate everybody on Twitter. Like,
Twitter's the worst.
everybody's
Twitter
mentally
is just
ill.
a fucking cesspool, hell on earth.
Hell on earth.
Yeah.
And people
Unfortunately,
just, the
Instagram
nastiest-
is where it's at, and
Instagram
we're
is
ugly. You know what I mean?
And we're ugly.
If you either have to be really hot, or like already a huge hit where you put up a video and it just gets like 10 million views. No problem.
Yeah.
That in between is just like, well, why would I watch this video? Why would I look at this account?
I know.
You
And
know?
Instagram, because Twitter is where people say like just the nastiest
Yes.
shit about your family,
Yes.
and like they somehow know you well enough where they know what you're insecure about,
I
and
don't know
they'll
how
be
they
like,
do it.
yeah, because they've been following, because
they're
they're
There's a
fans.
knife right to the
Yeah.
fucking heart.
No, because they've been your fans for like 5 or 10 years.
The most
And
perfect
they
encapsulation of Twitter happened this week. So Kevin was gone for most of the week, so I was doing
motherfuckers.
I was doing the podcast ads, and I knew he wouldn't be listening to them, so I was delivering little messages in the podcast ads to listeners. On Tuesday's episode, I was like, everyone tweet Kevin, like, why did you say that? Or what did you do? And like, so he woke up to hundreds of tweets being like, what the fuck, dude? That was fucked up. Why would you say
People
that?
were like, yo, I've been a fan of yours for a long time, but I can't believe you would say that. Like, think twice before you say things like that into a microphone. Dude, what the fuck? That was weird. That was really weird, dude. And I just like all out panicked. And the thing was, so many people did it that I put it together. I was like, oh, they're fucking with me. But if only a
nice.
handful
That's
had done
great,
it, I would have like freaked the fuck out. But then he tried to do the opposite.
I did. So then for Thursday's episode, I was like, all right, we got him good with that one. To get him back to even, everyone go tweet Kevin that you love him, that he's very nice, blah, blah, blah. 6 people. No one did it.
And they'll still tell you to go kill yourself and like whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I was like, it's legitimately, I would say 50 to 1.
Yeah.
The amount of tweets. Nice versus mean.
Yeah.
Like, you're all assholes.
Yeah.
Every last fucking one of you.
Yeah. I had this reply guy, and like he would just reply to my tweets, and I'm like, okay, this guy's probably mentally ill, but it was pretty harmless, the stuff he was saying. And then he like said something like kind of racist, and I blocked him because I was like, I don't want to like look at this stuff and be associated with this. And then I saw what he was saying about me like after I blocked him, and he was just like the nastiest shit that's like still kind of echoing in my head, you know? Because he was upset that I blocked him. But yeah, and it's just like, so Twitter I feel like I'm kind of done with. But now I'm trying to transition to
Be
TikTok,
done with Twitter if you can.
Instagram.
I'm addicted to it. I still
You're addicted
can't.
to it.
I just open it up and I scroll and I don't like it, but I just still do it. If you can break free of Twitter,
I gotta break
because
free.
it also is really not that important for like.
Yeah.
I don't think you move many tickets. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
It's like Instagram is really the
Instagram is the best
spot,
one.
and TikTok.
And then,
you can do
but
it,
then TikTok is like, there's people I know with like 1 million TikTok followers, and they're like, yeah, it doesn't really mean anything though. It doesn't. Those aren't real people or whatever. Like, it might be inflated or something.
I went from like this is fake, to thinking this is very real. When I saw like the girls who dance and some of the guys, like they were getting mobbed like the Beatles for a second. But now I feel like that's like gone. I feel like it's gone back to like TikTok isn't that big of a deal.
Really?
I just feel like it hasn't been the same like Like that pandemic buzz was special, man. That
It was
wild.
if you did it during if you started during the pandemic, yeah. So I was doing Twitter videos during the pandemic, which like those did okay, but it wasn't. If I had joined TikTok, I would have. So I'm just like bad luck. I just miss every single boat. But I look at some of these TikTok stars. Like there's a girl who has like 9 million TikTok followers, and she just does little short dances. And I'm like, this girl could probably have me killed if I wanted to. Like if I upset her, she could send a team of assassins to my house and just yeah.
It's a little emasculating when you realize that like a 13-year-old girl is more powerful than you. Mm-hmm. She can probably get more done in a business sense. She can make more money than you. She can have you killed. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she'll hire me. Maybe she'll need a writer.
That's the goal, man. That's the fucking goal at this point.
Yeah.
This pizza dude is just staring me in the fucking face. Can I just house another slice while we do the pod?
Keep eating it, so might as well keep going. I'm just like I can't even. I got a text before the show started, and I haven't been able to think about anything since. So I'm just gonna share it with you guys, and we can.
We'll work through this together.
Sorry in advance, but I can't be alone with this. I just learned eggs are a chicken's period. The ones we eat are unfertilized eggs. Yeah. A human period is an unfertilized egg leaving the body. Yeah. That just like I don't know. You could if you were watching Friday Night Pints, which we were just recording, there was a tonal shift in my body language. I was like, oh god.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
Think about it. Milk is crapping out an egg that hasn't been cummed in.
That's so.
How do chickens fuck?
Doggy style mostly.
I mean, most animals do, right? But like,
no, I just made that up. I imagine.
I bet you they do. Like, what does a chicken dick
that didn't disturb you at all? Neither of you really flinched on that. I guess I don't know why this makes a difference. But
milk is food for the cow's baby. The cow has to have the baby, and then they rip it away. They rip the baby away from the cow, and the cow goes, "No, that's my baby." And then you go, a new flavor of.
We're gonna put it in a cage and keep it as veal.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
And then this you throw it out because it goes bad.
This looks like there's no I don't think that the chicken penis touches air.
What?
I think it's all like sealed. Look at that. Doesn't that seem like it's a closed circuit system?
Yeah, like a space docking thing.
Yeah, like when planes fill up gasoline in the air. So then they come in there, and then the egg. That's fucked, man. We're just eating periods.
Not the first time, but
now how many eggs do they lay? It must not be once a month. Imagine your wife's a chicken and she's got her period every day.
I thought. Okay, so when
my chicken wife is PMSing again today, every hour.
My chicken.
They lay a lot of eggs.
I couldn't venture to guess.
They must lay a lot of eggs.
How many eggs?
Let's take a guess. How many eggs does a chicken lay a day? How?
A day? They don't lay daily.
Okay, then take a guess.
My guess is they lay 6 a week.
You said that like it's a wild difference. That's very close to every single day.
Well, no, I think they lay in batches.
Oh, like 6 at one shot?
Yeah. Like they have a litter of periods.
What's your guess?
2 a day.
Between 180 and 260 a year.
Okay.
So that's roughly like 180 is roughly like every other day. But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they do a bunch.
I think you have a litter.
Spot.
I think you kind of just you fire out a couple like turds.
No, it takes 24 to 26 hours to create each egg.
It'll mess you up once you really start thinking about the
5 to 6 eggs
scale
per
of like factory farming and like food production. Not to be like a nerd over here or anything, but yeah, it's like a lot. I think it's like 9 billion chickens get murdered every year. Just in the U.S.
Dude, that's such an unbelievable number.
It's such a high number. 9 billion. There's literally like a chicken holocaust every day. No offense to someone's gonna get. They're gonna be like, "How dare you?"
Dude, that's so many fucking chickens.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I was just talking about this recently with with my mom.
Yeah, 9 billion exactly. It was 9 billion chickens a year, and 305 million hens are used for their eggs. God damn.
That's fucking.
Well, let's go through. So we have, this is how many animals we eat per year. So let's go, this is worldwide. Mm-hmm. So, 50 billion chickens a year are slaughtered.
Worldwide.
50 billion worldwide. And it's far and away. Oh, no, wait, that's pigs. Pigs. Nearly 1.5 billion pigs. That's fucked up because I've learned recently how smart pigs are.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool. That's like we're borderline killing 1 billion dogs a year.
Yeah.
Pigs are like dogs. They just happen to taste good.
What?
Like pigs are smart. They like learn. They can know things. I think I even read something. They borderline like decorate their like living space. They like have things like set in their little pens and shit like that. Yeah, like this corner's for this and like.
And
that.
we kill 1.5 billion.
Billion of them. Because think about it. I mean, it's everything. It's ham. It's bacon. It's like there's
This is
a lot
just a
of
vegan
different...
podcast by the end of the episode.
But they're like smart and shit, man. I was feeding those pigs again. I met up with Mortimer and Orwell, and I'm feeding them marshmallows.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yeah, we murdered your buddies to eat bacon in the morning.
It's like killing your dog.
It is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Which I have a baby now, so I don't care about killing my dog. I kind of want to kill my dog. But before I had the baby,
When people say that having a dog is like having a kid, I want to throw them in a meat grinder and kill them.
Yeah.
But I do understand what they're
you have a
talking
kid?
about when you what?
I
I have 2 kids, so I get what you mean.
But they don't
When
know
you-
any better.
When you have a dog, you do have to get home for it. You used to be able to just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I gotta get home for the dog. I gotta feed the dog. I gotta let the dog out. I gotta walk the dog. So it's a smidgen of responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens to your dog if you leave it alone for 72 hours? Like, it tears up your cushion.
Yeah.
You know what happens to your kid if you leave it alone for 72 hours? It fucking dies. So there's a little bit of a goddamn difference.
Yeah,
and also,
yeah.
man, that like, you know, when you just have a dog, it's like your family. It's like you love it. And then you have a kid, and it's so fucking hard to take care of the kid that the dog is just driving you crazy
Just
to the
a
point that you're like,
nuisance, yeah.
I don't know, dude. Please run away.
Yeah.
Just like run
Yeah,
away
yeah,
and go
yeah.
have a better life. You
I
don't
know.
want to be here. It's not fun anymore.
know.
I don't want to be here, but I have to be. If I could
Yeah.
run away, I would, dude.
Yeah.
So go.
And we had the dog before we had the kid. So when my wife was pregnant, I was like, God, I hope this kid doesn't come and like fuck up the vibe. We have such a great vibe here with
Oh
me
yeah,
and the
your
dog.
vibe.
I
your
love this
vibe
dog
is
so much.
eradicated.
Yeah.
Kids
yeah.
are the biggest vibe killers in the world.
Yeah.
Take your vibe and throw a nuclear bomb in it. That's
Yeah.
what happening at fucking
No, but
kids.
I thought I was gonna like not like the kid because I love my dog so much, and then the kid shows up,
Now
and
you
you're
realize.
like, "Go away!
Yeah.
You're such a nuisance."
Yeah, you're just annoying me.
Yeah.
But I do miss that it is a cool vibe when it's just like the dog and
Yeah,
you
when
and
they
you're
get
like, when
along.
you're good. That's the other thing, man. I feel like I see all these families, and maybe it's just the ones that post on Instagram, but I see the puppies like licking the baby's face, and they
That's
eat together,
great,
and they
yeah.
nap together, and they snuggle together. And I was like, I have to get rid of my dog because he might kill my child. Like
Yeah.
on the verge of like he's gonna nip them in the face,
Yeah.
and like they're gonna be blinded for life.
Those videos have to be fake though. Of the like,
Oh,
a dog meets our baby for the first time,
And they're
because
just
my
like-
dog didn't give a shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
My dog did, but it was just like,
Yeah,
get this
yeah.
thing the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We had one split second. My dog licked my daughter's face. She happened to smile, even though they say you can't smile. And I like happened to catch it. And it looked like the cutest moment ever. And
Yeah.
what people don't know is before and after, he was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pawing at it, and the baby was crying. And
Yeah.
but, you know, the mom was like, "Give me his fucking dog!"
Yeah.
Like, ah,
Yeah.
terrible, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I love that. You know, it's like I've had a dog, so I like know what it's like to have a baby. It's like
Yeah.
it's like having a baby.
It's crazy because you're like, I'm not going to be an angry dad like my dad was. I'm not going to be pissed off all the time, yelling and cursing and stuff. But we also have a 15-year-old Yorkie that was my wife's before we started dating. So we have that. So we have 2 dogs and the baby. So they have to like, and the Yorkie just drives me insane. He's in diapers. He pees and poops on the floor.
my God.
And I have to take him out. I take him out. And he's like, he like senilely like walks around the sidewalk and just refuses to die. And it just makes me so upset. It makes me so
It's
upset.
funny because if that was your dog, you'd be like, "Yeah, man, like
Yeah.
me and my brother."
Yeah.
And it's your wife's dog. You're like,
Yeah.
"Just die."
It's like this like stepson that I had.
yeah. It's like, please just end it.
Well, you said like I'm not gonna be like my dad, like an angry dad.
Yeah.
I think I definitely would be. I think I would be the angriest father.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well,
There's not really a way around it
Towards
though.
your kid.
towards my like. I think
See, I have that. I've always said
I think I would abuse my baby. Like I
Just
think
verbally abusing him.
Oh no, he's talking about physical.
I'm not physical.
fat
He's talking about
baby.
Dude, like
Yeah.
if I was just trying to sleep, this is a hypothetical baby, so you can't get mad about it. It's
Right.
not real. I don't have a
Right.
baby.
Go off. Go off.
Like if I was trying to sleep, I think I would be like, I think I would. It would get shaken baby syndrome. Well, like for sure. Like I'm like, shut the fuck up! Just shut the fuck. Like, I have a very thin. My temper is the longest fuse in the world. But when it blows, it blows.
Right.
And
I do fully understand shaken baby syndrome. Like I'm not gonna like punch the baby, but I'll give it little. And then,
what's wrong with you? Just don't cry.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, don't have kids, bro.
Yeah, I have said shut the fuck up to the baby a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
that's
they're,
like
oh my
that
god,
would be
they're
the first
baby
words.
babies. Oh, I'm like, fuck you. Fucking sleep.
yeah,
That's how you gotta get. That's how you don't end up hitting them. You gotta yell at them. A
yeah.
little
You
bit.
got to yell at him.
I mean, this is a crazy question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. But how old is your kid?
9 months.
All right, sorry, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Like maybe I don't judge it if you do, but maybe I've just gotten soft. Like I would never spank my kids. I can't imagine
No.
like whacking Shay.
Yeah.
But like I got whacked a couple times and I'm fine.
See-
and I really, if you told me you do, I'd be like, okay, that's a fine way to like discipline as long as obviously you're like within parameters. But like if I like
That's a fine way. All right, that's cool. Yeah, we beat kids.
like I'm just saying like you know obviously not like punching your kid or hit but like a whack on the butt that used to happen to me and I like it just didn't think twice. But I think about it with my kids now, like if I'm even remotely like sort of like you can't have a snack after dinner, they're like ready to cry. If I would have just was like you little I mean they would melt down. I can't even imagine doing it. It feels like it's
raising soft ass kids is what's happening.
a participation trophy
Raising
award,
soft ass
American.
kids over
That's
here.
it, dude.
We turned out fine.
No, you didn't. You have mental illness.
Yeah, we're absolutely fucked.
Yeah, my dad hit me. So when I meet another person that also got hit by their parents, I'm like, we like connect because I'm like, oh, cool. Because
Yeah.
not as many people
Trauma bond.
do it. Yeah. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said that she went to Yellowstone with her mom. Like her mom would beat her and her sister, and she said that like on their way to the campsite, her mom would like beat them with a switch. So like on their way to the campsite, her mom like cut a switch before they were even bad.
Just
cut
getting
a,
ready.
Yeah, just like I better bring this when I have to beat my kids. Like
It's like you go through,
preemptively.
yeah, I gotta bring like.
I thought that
the
was so
clothes, I
crazy.
gotta make like pack this, pack that, pack my
Yeah.
switch.
Dude, you want?
Oh, I forgot the switch.
Let me fix one
Ronald,
up.
pull over. Yeah.
About like privilege is a term that gets thrown around. My biggest privilege is I learned about the term switch from Adrian Peterson. I had no idea that was a thing until AP was wailing on his kids.
Yeah.
I feel like the switch part too makes it feel very like roots. You know, like I'll hit you with a switch, boy.
Yeah.
It's I used to get hit with a stick. It was a,
You did?
It was a paint stirrer. Mm-hmm. It was a paint stirrer.
Oh, okay.
That she called the bad boy stick. And she like would whack the top of my hand. And she said it happened once.
Yeah.
So whenever we're like together as a family, I'll be like, Mom, remember that time you used to beat us with a stick? And she was like, I tapped you with a piece of balsa wood. Like it had a name, Mom. The bad boy stick.
Yeah.
You used to whack me with a fucking 2x4. Remember that? She's like,
The bad boy sticks like the boo box.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was almost. I used to ask her if it worked. She came up with a whole system. It's called the black mark system. And it was like if you do something wrong, she puts a little black mark on the calendar. You do something right, you get a star. And at the end of the week, if you have more stars, you get a prize. If you have more black marks, you get fucking whacked. And she like instituted this whole thing. And I asked her like, did it work? Like, did I? Like, what if I got a black mark, would I be upset or whatever? She's like, oh, no, you didn't give a shit. You just, like, kept on doing exactly what she's like, you're getting a black mark. And I was like, okay. Probably because all she was doing was hitting me with a piece of balsa wood. She probably should have hit me with a fucking 2x4. I would have calmed down.
Yeah. It's got to be tough, especially if your kid's like disrespecting you. if your kid turns into like a little Twitter troll. you
Yeah,
know?
that maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't, like, spank my, like, kids when they're young. I'll probably beat the shit out of them when they're teenagers. Like you're gonna disrespect me on your Twitter. I'm gonna follow you and see like my dad's so fucking annoying. I'm like, oh yeah, whack! You're getting a backhand.
But my dad would hit me with a belt. I don't think it taught me anything, but it didn't teach
Like
me
how
anything.
hard are we talking?
Like,
Really?
yeah. Like
Damn.
he would like get mad and kind of he would like snap.
Yeah.
But now I'm just kind of like, I wish you'd try to hit me with a belt today because he's almost 70. I just want to like, I really
fuck
want,
him up?
I want to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just start?
Why don't I start now?
Yeah,
hit it.
you
I
hit
should,
it
right?
with the
Just
belt.
out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's they say it's
I
kind of
should
like
do
it's all
it.
cyclical. It's like they take care of you and
Yeah.
you take care of them. It's like
Yeah.
well, then part of the process is I'm gonna start hitting you.
Yeah. just not that hard. I should whack him on the leg with a belt.
Yeah.
Next time I see him. Yeah.
Every time you see him,
Do
it's
that
like,
for TikTok.
Dad, good to see you.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
start TikTok.
Okay.
I
beat
beat
my
my
elderly
dad.
father.
Hitting my dad with a belt.
with that robot voice. So today, I hit my dad with a bell.
yeah.
That would be awesome.
He's a bitch. Look at him cry.
It's basically what Bam Margera used to do. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a little bit.
A little bit of torture.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, a little
Dude, I
act,
watched-
like beat my dad.
I speaking of Bam Margera and torture, I've seen the new Jackass, and I think I've decided like I'm kind of into torture. Like
Nice.
it is
Like sexually or
no,
what?
not sexually. No, not sexually. I wasn't getting hard at Jackass. But
No,
he
he reads like CIA reports and he gets real.
yeah,
what-
it's like erotica fiction for me. Like,
Yeah.
God.
no, but like those were by far the hardest laughs for me were when guys were in situations that they could not get out of. And so they were either bound.
Oh, okay,
or-
okay, got
and,
it, got
and
it,
like
got it.
they like it
You're
wouldn't.
physically stuck.
Yeah, like they were tied up. They were trapped,
What's wrong
locked
with
in a room.
What's wrong with
Or they were standing on electric floors. And all of those ones where they were not just like the quick hit, like getting hit by the bull, funny, no doubt. But like it doesn't have that he doesn't have that fear in his eyes while it's happening. And that fear
Do
that like
you
I
hear
don't
yourself right now?
like when they have that look that they don't know if it's ever gonna end is really what makes me laugh.
You're into that.
I mean, they're objectively the funniest scenes in the movie. Like, everyone who sees the movie says those are three of the funniest scenes. So I'm not alone in this. I'm just the only one admitting it out loud, I guess. Like an important part of my joy and laughter comes from
The captive.
their
captivity.
Yeah, the look in their eyes that says like, this might be it for me.
Yeah.
Something is so severely wrong with you.
No, dude, because everyone who's seen that movie agrees that the Silence of the
But
Lambs.
they're not like looking into their eyes.
But there's something
and
about
finding
it.
the
They're
fear.
just not acknowledging the fact that that's what it is.
So you think you just know what it is?
I can just tell. Like I'm like, yeah, it's not a coincidence that
captivity.
the three funniest scenes
Yeah.
are the three where someone's either tied to a chair, trapped in a room, or they can't get off a floor that's constantly electrocuting them.
People getting scared is funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, human suffering. Yeah, great guys. You
It
sick
is
fucks.
hysterical.
No, I mean I like the pain always was kind of it for me, where it would just be like I remember one of the first ones I saw was shopping carts, but one of the first like actual shopping carts, like he one of them is pushing the other guy, and like at the last second before going off a ramp, he punches him in the head. He's like 1, 2, 3, bow, and then he goes off a ramp and crashes. But it was just like this was a punch in the head at the last second. It was like so unnecessary. We're
throwing
we're about to go off a ramp. That was gonna be the joke, but also I'm gonna punch you in the ear, right in the fucking temple, man. It was great. I just love that shit. Yeah, I don't know. You can't get enough of that. good old human suffering, dude. So what? You're at Caroline's. You out on the road now? What?
Yeah.
So when you open for Shane, is that just like when you're both in town at the same time, or you like touring?
Yeah,
with him
I
or
wasn't
whatever?
doing anything, and I was like, if you ever need somebody, and he was like,
Right.
I'm at Caroline's this weekend, so
Cool.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And what are your dates coming up?
I got I'll be in Foxborough, Massachusetts,
Hell
end
yeah.
of March.
Heard of
yeah,
it?
and
Burn
I'm
it to
doing
the ground while you're up
Poughkeepsie.
there.
Nice.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm doing Poughkeepsie at some point. I
Cool.
forget they moved the date a couple times, but
Awesome.
yeah.
And when do we open up a pizza joint, dude?
What's that?
When are we gonna open up a pizza joint? Shit.
I guess I should eventually.
I mean, if you can make
Yeah.
pizza like that, you can probably own a pizza joint.
Yeah, I think it's. I give it my seal of approval, and that's hugely important.
it's
obviously.
hard. I would probably go to like South Carolina or something. And, you know,
Go
where they
somewhere
didn't
where
have pizza,
yeah. That is a great point. I know they talk about like the the water and the this and the that in New York,
Right.
which might be true, but also
Maybe,
just
yeah.
knowing, what it takes, go down in South Carolina and just own the market down there.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
idiots don't know what you're
Colin
doing.
Quinn said that. He was like, "We're snobs about the water up here."
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not New York water.
like we even know if that's true.
Yeah,
Right.
I've never
Someone
heard
told
that
me
proven.
we were talking about this recently, and I feel like we talk about this a lot. And someone was telling me that there are pizza places in different parts of the country that buy New York water.
Yeah, and have it like shipped there.
They import it. Yeah.
I mean, I
Which
guess
is-
it does. I think it is a thing.
intruder.
Isn't that like a dog barking?
Today, we will be conducting tests on the building.
What would you do right now if there was a live shooter? What would you do? Would you be like, fuck, the one day I'm here?
I guess
there's a
we just
goddamn
lock the
war.
door, right?
No, they don't lock anymore because of
No.
COVID.
What?
Yeah, you haven't noticed that? You don't even have to turn the knob anymore.
I saw a TikTok where a teacher she gives her students hockey pucks. They have all the kids have hockey pucks taped under their desk.
Throw at them?
Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah, it can do some damage."
I don't know. If,
What we want to
like
do is we want to make the
35 kids
shooter
all of a
mad.
sudden- I feel like if 35 kids all threw a hockey puck, you'd at least have a split second to maybe take them down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like everybody throws, and then you have the fat kid like bum rush or something.
What would I do? I guess we'd hang out in here and just grab that whiskey bottle or something.
Yeah.
Just
try
holding
to
this thing
Bro,
up.
beam him with the
It's- My first thought was a slice of pizza.
Throw the
throw
pizza
it at him.
No, oh no, I was just
Eat
gonna
the
eat
pizza.
it.
Yeah, just sit there and eat the pizza
I
till you
was-
die.
You're like,
I
Buddy,
would
try this before you murder me. Try this pizza.
We were just gonna open up a spot in South Carolina. It was gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'd probably use Zach as a human shield.
Yeah.
I'd volunteer.
Nice. This kid's going places.
All right.
It's in the interview when they hire you. And if there was an active shooter,
Honestly, Dave would probably hire off of something like that. They go, you're willing to be a human shield for me? Okay.
Yeah.
You can work here. All right. So where can people get tickets and follow you and all that good stuff?
you can go to the Carolines. Well, actually, the links for the tickets are in my social media bio. So Twitter and Instagram. Recine Mike on Instagram and Mike Recine on Twitter. That
Beautiful.
show's tonight. So yeah, if you can
Awesome,
make it out,
man.
that'd be great. Carolines on Broadway, 7:00.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
It's my final week in control of the YouTube channel for the Blade Bet. I got a 1,000 subscriber lead right now. It's time to step on the throat, step on Feidelberg's cleanly shaven throat, and make sure we expose him for the ugly mutt that he is while I keep my beautiful scruff going here. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like and comment, tell your friends to subscribe, and let's finish this thing off strong.